Police Department double the size of their traffic enforcement officers to help reduce reckless driving in the city.
And even with those efforts, a quarterly report shows more than $34,000 paid to officers in overtime.
Victoria Frazier spoke with the Green Bay alderman and an officer from the Green Bay Police Department about efforts to improve safety on the road.
Green Bay District 9 Alderman Brian Johnson says public safety is his top priority, but says it's a community effort to keep everyone safe on the road.
We really want our patrol officers focused on challenges, that are out there in the field that are emergency driven. We don't want them being tied up with things like traffic enforcement, so it's really important that we have the right resources in place so that folks can specialize in those different areas.
Alderman Johnson says District 9 residents and business owners have shared their concerns about speeding, stolen cars, and noise complaints in the area, even pedestrian deaths, which he says are unacceptable.
This cannot happen in our community. This shouldn't happen anywhere. There are accidents that happen that you cannot avoid, right? And we understand those. Those aren't the types of things that we're talking about, but are things that are predictable, they're preventable, and we need to find a way to really get the message out that this is a problem, and as a community we need to own that problem all together so that we're talking about it to make sure that people are making better decisions.
Officer Kevin Warwick with the Green Bay Police Department says there are many steps drivers can take to reduce reckless driving incidents.
Slow down. That's probably the number one thing. Look at your speedometer. Collectively as a community, I think if people are their eyes and ears, whether they record, whether they have conversations, whether they collaborate with their neighborhood police officers, there are some things that the department and the community can do to work together to really help reduce this problem.
The Green Bay Police Department says car clubs are very popular but pose safety threats at times. The department hosted a car club in their parking lot and are in close communication with club organizers in efforts to reduce and eliminate some of the complaints from residents.
I'm sure they don't want it. We don't want it, the community doesn't want it, but there's a small fraction that really causes this disruption and a lot of harm in the community that we can work together to eliminate.
In Green Bay, Victoria Frazier, Action 2 News.